Welcome to the Office of Faculty Development here at Texas State University. My name is Dr. Candace Hastings, and I am the Director of the Office of Faculty Development, a unit under the Office of the Provost. Our mission is to provide relevant, equity-minded programming and resources to inspire faculty excellence in leadership, collaboration, teaching, research, and creative activities. We have a wide variety of programs aimed at helping faculty be successful throughout the arc of their careers. Throughout our programming, diversity, inclusion, and accessibility are touchstones for all we do in faculty development. And thanks to our partners across campus, we had 10 sessions focused specifically on DEIA-related topics this year with over 300 faculty in attendance. We are excited to be able to share a few of the highlights with you in this video. From the time faculty set foot on our campus, we want them to know that they matter and that all of our students matter. Every year at New Faculty Orientation, we are privileged to have Dr. Scott Bowman, Professor of Criminal Justice and Criminology and Special Assistant to the Provost for Inclusion and Diversity, speak to our new faculty members about who our students are and how we can help them be successful.
This is not a race discussion. This is not a gender discussion. This is a discussion of difference, right? It is a fundamental discussion of difference, and it's the discussion that says that as a faculty member, I may have to do things for and with and in support of students that don't necessarily look like me or don't necessarily share the same background, but I still have to commit to them. And they want us to commit to them.
Our faculty-focused programming includes workshops and presentations for faculty in teaching and research. Let's listen to this highlight from a session focused on building diversity and inclusion for both students and faculty within an academic program.
Do you have any tips on that, on cross-cultural mentoring or making sure that there's, all of the students are included, not just the ones who look like the professors?
So Candace, that's where infrastructure comes in and process. If you hand out the same resource lists and the same scholarship lists to everyone, and when the graduate advisor advises people, they give the same talk to everyone in the room, and you don't create this atmosphere of certain people are privileged and hear about things and certain people are not. So I think that's where infrastructure will help you just as a baseline of making the same information available. I don't know, Valerie, what did you want to add?
I would say also your administration within the department. I try to make it a habit, especially, and I say pre-COVID, of walking around and talking to students. Hey, how you're doing? How is it going? Remember, a lot of people come from cultures where there's a huge power differential. If you hold the title doctor, if you're the department chair, I give you deference and I don't speak to you, you're not my equal. But I want to erase that and let people know, yes, please talk to me. Yes, how are things going? I need to hear from you.
In our faculty discussions and faculty learning communities, we focus on just-in-time topics. Escala is a culturally relevant teaching institute for faculty who teach at Hispanic-serving institutions. 8 faculty attended Escala in the summer of 2020. Let's hear a little bit about what they learned.
The focus of the Escala was on culturally responsive teaching, and I will say that they offer very practical tools to implement through either your syllabus, through your assignments, and then through your building community in your engagement with students.
One of the things I found was really beneficial for me to learn through this. Of course, there are so many things, but one of them I do want to point out to share with y'all is really to calculate the equity index using our actual course data to identify equity gaps in our class. Looking at the course grades and based on the equity index, we calculate and be able to. So you can see Latinx students in your class, they're how many students are making A's, B's, and C's and D's, and in comparison to other demographic in the class, and also is there a gap, and then you think about the changes. What are the changes you're going to make to your class?
I am Mexican American, and my dad is a first generation coming to this country from Mexico kind of thing. And so for me, I'll just be real transparent and tell you that I felt like, I was in the right place. I felt like this is something that students have always approached me about. I'm an educator and in working with students forever, that old kind of silly adage of like students don't care how much you know until they know how much you care is huge. I have always spoken to the affective part of education. I've trained teachers across this country, and they always want to focus on curriculum. They want to focus on the academic component, which means zero if a student can't relate to you as a human being.
We are grateful to our partners and presenters and to all the faculty who attended our sessions this year. We look forward to continuing to support faculty's success in their work with students and in their engagement with each other.